Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Unfortunately, we began a bit late, but we'll carry over after Salat al-Dhuhr if we have to. Anyway, I like to keep the grammar lessons short, right? And the reading long, because the grammar takes a while to digest. It's like the protein, and then you get to practice it. We talked about the jumal are two. This is known, right? Jumla begins with a noun or an ism. Noun is not even the great translation for an ism, because an ism is more encompasses more than what we would call a noun. Okay, and it is an ism is that which has meaning in itself. Period. A faa'il verb is what has meaning in itself and must be connected to time, such that when you say it, you are implying a past, a present, a future, or a command. So the jumla ismiya is dominated by the case, okay, the inflection, okay, which we call al-rafa'. Right? The jumla ismiya is made of subject and predicate, also known as al-mubtada wal khabar. Both of them are marfu'. Okay? And we said also that the jumla ismiya, the dominant statement therein, or part of speech, is the faa'il, the subject. The jumla ismiya, unlike in English, it's subject, verb, object. In Arabic, it is faa'il, verb, subject, object. The faa'il comes first. And we said the faa'il, we always put it in the singular, okay, when it comes in the beginning of a sentence, when it initiates a sentence. The subject is marfu'. The case of the subject is ar-rafa'. They call it, they translate that as the nominative case. The object is mansub. They call it the accusative case. Okay? The indicators of rafa'. How do you stamp a word, a subject, with rafa'? You stamp it by either using a dhamma, or a waw, or an alif, and in some cases, a noon. Okay, a noon. Okay? As for, alright, the alif, or the dhamma, when do we use it? Remember, that each word can be 7 types. Right? It could be masculine singular, masculine dual, masculine plural, feminine singular, feminine dual, feminine plural, and what's the 7th one? Broken plural. Okay? So, the word that you plug in as the subject of your sentence, right, as the faa'il, is going to be one of these 7. So, if it's masculine singular like al-kitab, you're going to use a dhamma. Al-kitabu. Okay? If it is dual, you're going to use alif. Al-kitaban. Okay? That's how you're going to mark your subject, your word, with the status of rafa'. If you are using masculine plural, you're going to use a waw. Like, qara'a al-muslimun. Dakhala al-muslimun al-masjid. Okay? You're going to use a waw. If you are talking feminine, okay, singular, you're also using the dhamma. Dakhalat al-muslimatu, okay, al-masjid. If you are using feminine dual, right? Abdurrahman, tell me, 2 Muslim women entered the masjid. What is the i'rab of it? Of muslimatan. You're going to use the alif. Okay, you're going to use the alif. Dakhalat muslimatan al-masjid. Okay? Alif. Al-dhammatu wal-waw wal-alif, and in some cases the noon. You're not going to use any other letters. Alright? To mark the nominative case or hal al-rafa' upon the fa'il, or the mubtada and the khabar, in the nominal sentence. Okay? Now what if it is plural? Al-muslimat. What's it going to be? Al-muslimatu. Dhamma. You're going to use a dhamma, or a alif, or a waw. Okay? So you know, al-rafa', nominative case, al-rafa', in the fa'il, or in the mubtada and khabar, in the nominative sentence, is going to be either dhamma, or waw, or alif. Alright, Abdurrahman, tell me if this sentence is correct. Okay? Qara'a al-muslima al-kitaba. Right or wrong?
Quick.
Wrong. Why? It's 50-50 chance. Now you have to tell me why. What's the correct one? Dakhala He took a chance, right? He just took his 50-50 chance. دخل المسلم قرأ المسلم الكتاب. What should it be?
قرأ المسلم
الكتاب. Yeah. The Muslim read the book. What should the i'rab of al-Muslim be? What should the last letter be marked with? Good. قرأ المسلم الكتاب. Why? Because the faa'il, subject, predicate in the nominal sentence, and the faa'il, the subject of the verbal sentence, is marked by a raf', which must be either dhamma or alif, and if it's feminine, atan or un. Okay? Alright, Islam. You ready? Because you're so smart with your special school that you got accepted in, maybe you should be humbled by this a little bit. Okay? Same sentence, but two Muslim women. Same sentence. Al-Muslima who? Good. Al-Muslimatan.
That's why
Good.
you don't need books in front of
Al-Muslimatan. Well, he got accepted into this smart people school, and now he's like too cool for all of us. So maybe he should be torn apart a little here.
That's why he
Yeah. No. That's if it's in the middle sense. We'll get to the verb part later. Alright, now Wissam, you're up. Okay? Give me the same sentence. Qara'a with the broken plural. Al-ulama. Al-kutub. Al-ulama'u. Good. Why? Good. That's marfu'. Does everyone understand this concept? Alright, so let's do some practice. Okay? Huh? Yeah, alhamdulillah. Okay. I'm going to look in the book for a random fi'al and fa'il and maybe not alter it. Okay? So that you can understand. Next up is Muhammad Ivan. Muhammad Ivan, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Sharon, I'm going to close the door for a second, okay?
Sure.
I got to back in this hall.
No problem. Okay. See, if you guys had made the copies, we would have had the sample book, but you guys didn't make the copies. Right? مسح الرجل على الخفين. Tell me what الرجل should have on it. الرجل. Good. مسح two رجلs on the خفين. عبد الرحمن. الرجلان. Good. All right. Okay. Islam. I'm going to give you a 50-50 here. Okay. مسح المسلمين على الخفين. Right or wrong? مسح المسلمين على الخفين. Right or wrong? Wrong. What's the correct one? Al-Muslimun. Good. So you went from one 50-50 option to a second 50-50 option. What are you in? The math section or the bio section of your special smart people school? Huh? You finished bio. So you're a math expert, huh? Math major? Okay. Now let's do the same with the nominal sentence. What does the nominal sentence consist of? Subject and predicate. We said in English, it's that type of sentence that only has a helping verb in it. Arabic does not have helping verbs. So you're just going to see two nouns, two asma. Ism followed by ism. Okay? Okay. Now let's take an example. Al-kalb kabir. Wissam, give me the i'rab on both. Put the correct i'rab on both. Al-kalbu kabirun. Now, we're going to take a little extra thing here. When do we use tanween?
Indefinite.
For the indefinite. Okay? For the indefinite. Alright? So if we do not have an alif lam, on a word, we put tanween. Okay? Of course, if it's not mamnu' min as-sarf, which we'll get to later. Alright, it's your turn. Let's go with, okay, Al-Kutub Qayyimah. Al-Kutub Qayyimah. The books are precious. Al-Kutub Qayyimah. Fill in the blanks. Al-Kutubu Qayyimatun. You will only be using Ad-Dammatu, Wal-Waw, Wal-Alif, and in some cases a Noon, which we'll get to later. Okay? Let's go to Abdurrahman. Alright? Al-Khulafa Udama. The Khalifas are great. Al-Khulafa, forget that one because there's an exception. Al-Khulafa Arba'a. Give me the correct i'rab. Al-Khulafa Arba'a. Okay, so what's the i'rab? Arba'a. This is the sentence. Al-Khulafa. Okay, and I need to know what's going to go on the hamza. Arba'a, and I need to know what's going to go on the ta marbuta, the wrapped ta. So what is it? Al-Khulafa'a, Al-Khulafa'i. What is it? We're only using Ad-Damma, Wal-Waw, Wal-Alif. Damma, good. Al-Khulafa'u, and the next one is Arba'ah with the ta marbuta. So what's it going to be? Arba'atan, Arba'atun. Good. Al-Khulafa'u Arba'atun. Okay? Al-Khulafa'u Arba'atun. Why? Because they're both marfu'. Okay? They are both marfu'. Alright? Wissam, give me the translate the following sentence. The isms, right, are marfu'. Alright? 2. Dual. I want them in the dual. In the dual. Al-Isman, that's correct. So where's the rafa in that, Islam? In that word, Al-Isman, where's the rafa indicator? If the singular is Al-Ism, he said Al-Isman. It's the alif. The alif. Okay? Al-Isman, marfu'. No, dual. It's got to be dual. Marfu'an. Al-Isman marfu'an. So whenever we are talking about asma, nouns, ism, not a fi'l, not a harf, okay? Ism. And it's plugged into as a fa'il or as a mubtada and khabar or and a khabar. 3 parts of speech. Listen, 3 out of the 6 parts of speech are marfu'. You got your fi'l, fa'il, maf'ul bihi, and you have your mubtada, khabar. That's 5 parts of speech. Okay? 3, what is that? 60%, right? 3 are marfu'. Okay? 3 are marfu'. We have to stop for Salat al-Dhuhr. You have a homework assignment. Your homework assignment, which is due after Salat al-Dhuhr for part B, okay? When you label this class, we label it Arabic review of Rafa, part lesson 3A. Okay. When we come back from Dhuhr, we're going to go for another 10-15 minutes, and you're each going to give me an example from what you've memorized in the Quran of a fa'il and a mubtada and a khabar. Okay. You memorizing the Quran, Islam? What do you want? Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar? Come on, you can sign up for class, even if you're in high school. Alright, so you're going to give me, okay, an example of each part of speech. Fa'il, mubtada, and khabar. Let me give you one example. Alright? Allahu ahadun. Right? Hu Allahu ahad. That's a nominal sentence, right? That's a nominal sentence. So you can't use that anymore. Alright? You got to use something else. Okay? And you have to talk with each other because I don't want you all repeating the same thing. You got that? Well, there has to be a fa'il if there's going to be a fa'il. There's going to be a fa'il, right? Yeah, I want all three parts of speech. And different. So divide up the surahs amongst yourselves. You have a question?
So the example that you just gave is mubtada or khabar.
Yeah.
Jumla ismi.
Huwa Allahu. Yeah. Alright. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Don't disappoint with the homework.